Well, here we are again. Another part in a series of what dogs do for us in our world, in our community, and the services they provide, and the people who make it possible for these dogs to help us. In some of our shows, you're going to see us working with service dogs, the group called Dogs for Heroes. This is a show about therapy dogs, which is completely different, and people do sometimes mistake them for each other. So Joanne is here to clarify all the misconceptions of therapy dogs and service dogs. Joe, always great to have you. Love you to death.
You too, Rafael.
And Holly,
Right
this is Holly. So Joanne,
yeah.
What is the difference between a therapy dog and a service dog?
All right, basically a therapy dog makes a lot of people happy. We go into hospitals and nursing homes and schools, libraries, you name it, we're there. We see a lot of people, we make a lot of people happy. Service animals are one-on-one. They are intended to serve the person that they are with, that they've been trained to work with, whether it's for diabetic alert, seizures, what else? PTSD, mobility. There's all kinds of things that dogs can do to help us. Those service animals are by law allowed total access anywhere in our country anyway, and pretty much in the world. Therapy dogs cannot have total access. They have no business being in restaurants and other places like that where they're not needed as a service animal. Now, having said that, we do have dogs that are dual trained for service and for therapy. Again, it depends upon what the service is. If it's a mobility dog, then I think that dog needs to be with that person alone, because you never know when that person's going to need the help of the dog to steady them. If it's for something like, excuse me, maybe a diabetic alert dog, again, the dog can be conscious of its owner, but it can also be saying hello to other people and making other people happy. We have several of those dogs in our organization.
Okay, but your service you provide with Nature Coast Therapy Dogs is basically just therapy.
It's only therapy dogs.
You're not providing a service
I
dog.
do not train service animals. We have some service animals come and train with us, but I do not train them. No.
And it's very important that people do due diligence and make sure that they pick an organization that is 100% reputable.
Yes.
There are a lot of unsavory organizations that people do profit from.
Yes.
Dogs for Heroes is one that does not.
Yeah.
So that's, if you are looking for service dog training, Dogs for Heroes is a place to go. If you're looking to have a therapy dog, and what are some of the, you go to Joanne Peters for therapy dog, without a doubt.
You just look up Nature Coast Therapy Dogs. We're on the internet. We're on Facebook. Of course, isn't everybody on Facebook?
And an email?
We have an email, NC, Nature Coast Therapy Dogs at Gmail. It's all up on our website, which is naturecoasttherapydogs.com. All the information that you need is there. I will tell you that our therapy dogs, in order to be a therapy dog, they need to be a year old. They can't be puppies. We do have some puppies training with us that are going to be wonderful therapy dogs when they turn 1. But it's just kind of a standard throughout the industry that beneath the age of 1, they're just not ready. They're just not mature enough. And again, depending upon the breed. Right, Holly?
Mm-hmm.
Some breeds don't grow up very quickly. And we do have another part of therapy dogs, which is called courtroom dogs for kids.
Very important.
I'm sure you've seen it on my car. Everybody knows my car. Courtroom dogs are dogs that are working therapy dogs. Sit. Good girl. And they have been chosen, they and their handlers have been chosen by me personally, after I've watched them work for several months, to come into Jesse's Place, our advocacy center, and be with the children who are there. These children are fragile, and they need somebody in the shape of a dog and their handler who understands their fragility and can work with that. And so it's not everybody who gets to be a therapy dog team gets to be a courtroom dog team.
Yeah. I've been allowed the privilege of becoming part of Joanne's team on occasion when I can make it. And Mika is she's got a canine good citizen through Joanne and everything. And I'm going to tell you something. Going with Joanne and seeing the difference that she provides for these people changes their whole life. For that moment that we're there with these dogs, it makes a world of difference to them. And the dogs pick up on that also. The dogs are changed by it. And we'll speak more about that to these young people behind us over here with their dogs.
And we have ongoing classes all week long. every week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays at Tractor Supply in Homosassa. So anybody can come down, talk to me, bring their dog. We'll do an evaluation on the spot, and we'll get started.
And that's that, you know. We'll have a lot more information for you. Just keep watching.